wife. Oh, we were at the halfway point of the trial, right? Last time,
Yes.
roughly.
Live from New York, it's Saturday night on a Wednesday.
It's Saturday Wednesday night. It's December 30th.
It's New Year's Eve. Can't believe it. Hello? It's a bit.
It's pretty shocking, isn't it?
Definitely is. And I think he was the most straightforward of the group. Jeebus. Am I that hated?
Someone is clearing their throat. Guess it was Maya.
Good. Okay. Weird.
Clear your throat, Maya.
Akra tried to pin the murder on you on purpose.
Hey, he did?
Oh, it's someone else. Okay, it's trying to get their attention. It's probably, honestly, it's probably Gumshoe. It's usually Gumshoe.
Oh, I think it is. Okay.
But I mean, you don't really have to voice acting and coughing that much.
I mean, you can if you want.
I'm nothing but a little old nobody, you know?
But you're not, which is kind of the reason why.
Hey, pal!
I called it. It's such a running gag, people ignoring Gumshoe.
You're gonna ignore me after I went all this trouble to bring you some evidence? Is that how you think, a pal?
Detective Gumshoe.
That's my name. Last I checked, anyhow. Ah, forget it. I'm going home. This guy deserves to be guilty anyways.
Ooh,
Look
harsh.
at him. 3 first names.
Now, detective. I'm sorry. Look, why don't you relax a little? When did
You relax a little.
I mean, when did you even get here, man?
Like 5 minutes ago. I've been coughing for the past 5 minutes trying to clear my throat.
Oh, do you need like a lozenge or something? I'm pretty sure we got some somewhere.
Only if it's cherry flavored.
Oh, sorry, it's lemon.
Well then, fuck it. That sounds like it'd actually make the throat worse, wouldn't it? Like the sour taste.
Sorry.
I don't think so.
It depends on how you like your lemons. Because I mean, some people can just bite right into those.
Oh, heck, I didn't get a degree in limenology. Lemonology. Well, I guess they're sort of the same field anyhow. What were we talking about?
You're a real lemon.
You're a fruit.
Maya, you got something to say?
Oh, what the hell? That's a
Been
really
chugging.
tasty milk. What a weird line to be said off screen.
How about a call trick, detective?
Actually, that all sounds like really nice things.
Like a milk trick?
You know, if you insist, I could use a tall glass of milk right now.
About that evidence you mentioned, what is it?
Here you go. Fresh out of the forensics.
This was yesterday in Akra's room.
Yep, and I've included the forensic results. Take a look at it later.
My ladle.
Not now.
Well, Miss Bunkana is
imperative
mad
you
that
don't do it right
you're
now.
doing this.
Just do it in the middle of the courtroom. Hey, let me look at this thing from like a few hours ago.
That's a good point. Maybe I should take that back. I'm just kidding, but that's why this is all a secret, you see.
Huh? A secret?
Yeah, a little hush-hush exchange between pals behind the scenes. Look, details are on a need-to-know basis, pal, and we're not really allies or anything.
We're still friends though, right?
Oh, totally, of course. I'm just saying in the courtroom I'm not technically allowed to help you, but
Okay.
outside of the courtroom we're besties.
Yeah.
But everything that's happened up in court until now has gone according to our plan. By our, I mean, of course, Francesca's. I'm not really much of a planner.
I don't know. Miss Fun commented Themic and Trolla things just in there.
You'll figure it out eventually, pal. Yesterday, our final plans were set into motion.
How ominous.
Yeah, exceedingly, huh?
The final plans.
Yeah, our ultimate solution, if you know what I'm saying. Wait a second, that reminds me. I've got a message from the prosecutor for you.
It's not a whip, is it?
Nothing is ever truly decided until the very end.
Huh.
Kind of profound for her, don't you think?
Yeah.
That's it, though. And that's it for me, too, pal. I'm out of here. Now, hopefully, the next time I come, I don't have to deliver a whip.
All right. See you later, Gumshoe.
See ya, pal.
What did he mean by that? The very end part.
I'm not sure. It was all pretty cryptic to me.
Oh, one more thing, pal. One I almost forgot.
Don't scare me like that.
I didn't try to scare you. Boo! That was me trying to scare you. It looks like there's a large care package from the circus for the defendant.
It's a cow.
Yeah, signed by some chick named Malon.
What?
French.
Oh, for me?
It's Malk.
Oh my god! It's called
reception area
Lon
is-
Lon Ranch. The people who run it are Malon and Talon.
Yeah, you're just getting that?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
No, it's
Malon,
just Lon is in both their names.
Oh.
Yeah, the reception area looks like some kind of dairy. I don't know how the heck they got a cow on the second floor. So hurry up and drink it all before it
Or a
spoils.
treehouse.
An entire dairy's worth of milk? For me?
Oh, for a second I thought they were gonna show like a picture of it.
Court is now back in session. Miss Von Comma, please continue from where you left off.
I'm here. Okay.
So that's where you left off, huh?
I'm doing my throat exercises.
Oh
I'd
my.
like to continue with Acro's testimony, starting with his relationship to the victim. I'd also like to get proof from the defense. Proof of what kind of motive Acro would have to commit this crime.
Understood. Now, Mr. Dingling. Yes, Your Honor? Please proceed with your testimony.
Finally, we get to the motive. Wait, Nick, are you okay?
Nah, I had too much milk. It's not really feeling for me now. Just
Go to the bathroom.
just do me a favor and don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
Gulp.
Drinking more milk.
There's just so much of it. Everybody here got a bottle.
We have a whole cow's worth of milk in here. We gotta drink it before it spoils.
Gotta drink a whole cow.
When we were little, we were abandoned by our parents. That's when the ringmaster of the Billy Pig Circus, Russell Billy, took us in. I became an acrobat around 9 years old. I wanted to find a way to repay the ringmaster. That was my sole purpose in life.
Clearly, his motive, he repaid him with death.
You're such a thoughtful young man.
As you heard, the witness deeply respected the victim. I wonder how anyone could think that Acro would kill the man he held in such esteem.
You're absolutely right. How could anyone think that, Mr. Wright?
Yes,
Think that,
Mr. Wright.
Mr. Wright.
You horrible man.
Which is why there's no real need for a cross-examination, is there?
Wait, actually, that's the question I'm trying to answer myself. Why would Acro kill the Ringmaster? This might be my last chance to answer that question. So yeah, I'll cross-examine. I always have a defense to cross-examine the witness.
You're so tactless, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You don't care about justice, do you? You just want to fabricate a motive.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Cross-examine the witness.
Alright. Cross-examination.
When we were little,
Hold
we
it.
were abandoned.
We?
Yeah, my brother, Sean and I. What? You have a brother?
How old were you when this happened, Acro?
I was 8 years old and my brother was 4. Your parents were very cruel, weren't they?
Thanks for reminding me.
Nowadays, we aren't bitter about what happened to us. Because it allowed us to meet the wonderful people at the Billy Big Circus.
Nick, the judge is getting misty-eyed.
Use Discord overlay in game.
Nick, use the Discord overlay.
See, look, there it is. He's got a soft spot for sob stories, it looks like.
No crying in court. Let's keep going.
The witness may proceed with his testimony. As when the ringmaster of the Billy Big
Hold it.
Circus.
How would you describe your relationship with the Ringmaster?
He was like an uncle, a father, and like a big brother all rolled up into one. The ringmaster and my brother were the only family I had. What about other people at the circus? This was over 15 years ago. Back then, there were very few customers coming in. So no one really had the time to look after us. They worried about other things. But the ringmaster, he'd come to see us with a laugh and smile.
What a beautiful story.
That's why I was always thinking of what I could do to help. I wanted to thank him.
Nick, isn't Acro such a wonderful person?
I mean, except for the murdering part.
I love the way he murders people.
I know, he seems like such a nice guy, which is what makes this so difficult.
So then how long have you been a performer? I became
Wait.
an acrobat at about 9 years.
Bat scarf, stained with blood and pepper, okay. I just wanted to see what that was.
Old.
Alright, you start off as an acrobat at that early of an age?
I begged the ringmaster until he finally agreed to let me do it. Ever since then, I was in an incredible physical shape, bro. That's also when I decided to form a group with my brother. We called ourselves the Flying Dingling Bearers. It's nearly a household name.
I've even heard of them in Germany.
Liar.
Point is that I wanted to be of some use to the circus. You're truly a remarkable young man.
The judge keeps looking at Acro almost like a proud father.
I'll be your daddy. Wanted to find a way to repay the ringmaster.
Hold it. Did you ever have any trouble with the ringmaster? Ah!
How could you ask such a thing, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
I mean, they're family. Families fight sometimes.
You have some sort of fundamental misunderstanding of the witness's testimony.
I mean, that whipping kind of scrambling my brain a bit.
Or the heartfelt emotions contained within. You better think about this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You better think hard.
Ah! Ow! Stop! That's not helping me think!
No matter how you look at it, there's no way I can see the witness ever taking the victim's life.
Wait,
I
whip
don't
with
know who
that
that
one?
went to. I hope it wasn't me.
Just a general
I think
whip
it's in the air.
She just whips
Exactly.
just whips the cameraman.
She briefly whipped the lights off and on again.
I've been waiting for you to say that, Your Honor. It is, after all, the obvious conclusion. Nick, I hate to say it, but I agree with that.
I was trying to chase down the truth, but I ended up just looking like a jerk. Seems to happen all too often here.
Because you are a jerk.
No one asked you.
Settle down. I think that will be enough for now. Wondering whether or not this man would kill the ringmaster leads me to believe that it's pretty unlikely.
Exactly right, Your Honor.
Speaking of Wright, I'd like to ask you a question.
Go ahead, Your Honor.
I would just like to know... Where am I? Can you provide an explanation as to why Akko would want the ringmaster dead?
Save.
Yeah.
Is he low on, Oh yeah, he's exceedingly low on health.
Yeah, I'm on the sliver.
Did you save?
Yeah, I just saved. Is
Excellent.
is this one of those ones I have to wait or not? Wait. I got the pretty obvious idea from the scarf, but could I provide an explanation right now? Let's see. This might be a wait one.
Nick?
Yeah, I did if I think about it. It was obvious from the start. Your Honor.
Was it?
The reason that Acro killed the ringmaster is something that can't be proven.
What?
That's because Acro had no reason to kill the ringmaster at all. Ow! What was that for?
Your foolish attempts to fool us like foolish fools is so foolhardily foolish. Did you forget? You made an accusation against this witness, did you not?
I mean, it's been a week, I think.
I believe it was. This is the real killer of Russell Berry, Ringmaster.
Oh yeah, yeah, there is no reason you... Okay, I got it now. If you want to jump to the end of things, then... Yeah, that sounds about right.
The end of things?
The end of all things.
Acro. You didn't plan to kill the Ringmaster at all, did you? The Ringmaster wasn't your target that night.
What did you say?
I'm saying that the target of the witness's murderous plot was not the Ringmaster. Because it was never his intention to kill Russell Berry to begin with. Wow, why'd they make the whole thing red?
Emphasis.
Ah, yeah.
What?
Hey there, guy.
Order! Bailiff, I don't care who it is. Smack anyone who's loud in the face. Twice if you must.
What, Rose? Ow!
Mr. Wright, what in the world are you trying to do to my court?
My job.
Like him, bailiff. Like him, Billy
Mr.
Waffly.
Phoenix Wright, what in the world are you trying to do to his court?
My court!
Why isn't the bailiff smacking her? She was pretty loud there.
Are you attempting to imply that Acro was trying to kill someone else?
Is this a scar?
Francisco Von Karma.
He was trying to kill you all along to get close in this courtroom. Yes.
Regina Berry?
This is young girl, the ringmaster's daughter, correct?
Acro. You were really aiming for her that night, weren't you?
You don't need to answer that. It's a mean-spirited leading question.
He could easily answer this question.
Definitely leading.
If I'm wrong, all he has to say is, "You're wrong." That's it.
You're wrong. I wasn't aiming for to murder her. Like, still implying I was murdering.
That's it, huh, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Enough! Mr. Wright, allow me to... Ah!
The only thing allowed to interrupt me is death itself.
How dramatic.
Bailiff! Finish! Huh?
And that goes for you too, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Wait, that I can silence you, or that only death will stop me?
Only death can stop you, Phoenix Wright.
You can't silence me. Show me evidence now.
More comma.
I want to know why Acro would want to kill Regina Berry.
Yes, me too. I demand to see some proof. Present evidence that proves Akko was out to kill this young girl.
This scarf I just got.
Alright, Mr. Wright?
At this point, the only thing that's important is evidence.
This better not be a bluff. You're not going to...
You're not going to fool me, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Those two are finishing each other's sentences now. And his sentence just got finished too.
Court seems to no reason to further prolong this trial because the thing you had wasn't even in evidence.
Oh,
Wasn't even needful, but the case is extremely
dang,
clear.
I forgot Edgeworth's law.
Have anything from Olio to present?
Dang, I got so on the roll there with the obvious. Oh, this is a while back.
Oh, not too far. You saved right before.
Yeah.
Did you forget? You're stupid.
End of
No,
things.
you. Thank God for fast text skipping. Bailiff beat
Order,
people.
what are you trying to do?
Shut the fuck up!
Young daughter. Enough, Mr. Wright. Allow me to...
Save here. In this case, I can't save when the evidence comes up.
Oh,
Show me evidence, you bitch.
yeah, me too.
Okay, let me actually look through the evidence now. Oh, maybe...
Present evidence that proves Aqua was out to kill this young girl.
Oh. Duh. The note. I'm an idiot. Acro, you remember this, don't you? Because I sure didn't until just now. It's a piece of paper that we found inside the ringmaster's tailcoat.
Inside the victim's tailcoat?
Acro wrote this note. It's ironically entitled, "To the Murderer." Its purpose was to call someone to the plaza at 10 p.m.
So you're saying that he was called Russell Berry with that note?
Yes, but there's just one little problem.
Problem? Troll face.
Acro did indeed place this note into someone's pocket. However, that someone was not the ringmaster.
You mean it wasn't for the...
That's exactly what I mean. The person this note was intended for was none other than Regina Berry.
Order! Mr. Wright.
The bailiff. I just like to imagine the bailiff goes around and slaps every single person. Yeah.
This little theory of yours.
It's the truth, Your Honor. It isn't a theory. Simply,
Thanks for watching.
simply put,
This is just a law theory.
Regina didn't think the note was meant for her. Which is why, the morning of the crime, she placed it on the cafeteria bulletin board.
That's when her father, the ringmaster, saw the note?
That's correct. The ringmaster ended up in that plaza instead of Regina. And he was killed because of that mistake, instead of Regina.
That's incredible.
Remember the testimony that Acro gave us earlier today.
In the Boston, looking out the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force with my lower body. And if I were to do that, I'd end up falling out the window myself. Help.
Acro had no idea who it was that arrived in the plaza, because he couldn't look down out of his window to see who it actually was.
I've got it! Acro thought it was Regina down in the plaza.
And that's when he let the bust fly.
Ow!
Hey, Nick? Isn't Regina listening to all of this from the audience?
She is. Unfortunately, it's only going to get harsher from here.
I hope Regina can handle it.
Who wrote this note to Regina?
Foolishly foolish fool who foolishly foolish fool. Oh god, you're so foolish, you've even made me sound like a foolhardy fool.
You got it.
Very well, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If you're so sure, then tell us about this line. I have conclusive evidence of what took place.
Yeah? What about that line?
Well, if the note was meant for Regina Berry, it would mean that the note is declaring that Regina Berry is a murderer.
You just don't get it, do you?
What? What did you just say?
The ringmaster knew what the note meant, which is why he went to the plaza. In place of his lovely daughter.
Hold it right there, Mr. Wright. What is this incident that is alluded to in the note?
The incident 6 months ago. I know all about it.
No idea.
An incident occurred 6 months ago. And now I am more than ready to show this court what happened at that time.
Moron!
Is that better or worse than fool?
Baka!
Wait! Are you sure that relates to the present case?
It does indeed, Your Honor. Everything in this case has its start in what happened 6 months ago.
Rap.
Slap.
Ow.
Really, Nick?
I think so.
Well then, if that's the case, hurry up and tell us all about it. What is the conclusive evidence mentioned in that note? I certainly know I'd like to... I know I'd certainly like to know what it is.
If I can't answer that question, the judge is going to think I'm bluffing. Conclusive evidence in the incident 6 months ago is actually this pepper.
What kind of spicy joke is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
It isn't a joke at all. It's the decisive evidence you asked for.
What do you mean?
Also bless you, Your Honor.
I am quite blessed.
Recall that the victim was trying to take the wooden box away with him. He was doing so because this piece of decisive evidence is what was inside.
Another unbelievable conclusion!
Unbelievable, because it's wrong.
Very well, Mr. Wright. So, what exactly are you saying? Are you claiming Regina Berry killed someone with a small bottle of pepper?
Taking the note into account, that's the only logical conclusion you can draw.
I can draw plenty of things.
Foolish fool who never tires of his own foolish ways. If you're so sure, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then answer this question.
I was gonna just say, I feel like we're gonna get into a lot of moments.
Who was Regina Berry's intended victim?
Well, I mean, it wasn't really a victim, but...
Well, intended, I feel like, is the word.
This
Yeah, it's
is
a 10.
really just a very quick string of things. Well, like, have you been paying attention?
Yeah.
Who is this?
That is Acro's
The
younger
judge
brother.
hasn't-
Wait, what?
What he said is very quick string of things of have you been paying attention, and then I said the judge hasn't been.
What does this prove? His younger brother isn't dead.
Technically, that's true. However, that has been in a coma for 6 months now. It's not a stretch to see how Acro could feel that his brother is dead.
Regina? She did that to him?
You spend your entire life dreaming up new ways to be a fool.
Well, to be cool, I guess you're close enough.
I don't know why that got me. It's just you changed one letter and it distinctly wasn't cool. But anyway.
Naturally, the prosecution has looked into Acro's brothers, Sean Dingling.
Sean Dangalang.
6 months ago, he was bit by a lion and fell into his current comatose state. Item 87.
A lion?
Amazing how the human brain can survive without the frontal lobe.
Lion?
Lion? I also have an impeccable fear of lions by coincidence.
Somebody get him out of here!
I live here!
I don't think that's legal.
You use courtroom number 3, not number 2.
Marty kicked me out of room number 3!
Oh.
I lost my home! My mortgage!
Miss Regina Berry is an animal tamer by trade. However, no tamed animal in that position is ever trained to attack another human.
Yet.
They wouldn't understand the command.
Yet. Excuse you.
Moreover, Miss
Zoom in, bulb.
Miss Regina could never do something like that. It's just not in her.
It wasn't
That's
me,
what
it
she
was
said.
Gumshoe. It wasn't me, it was Gumshoe.
So then what happened to Aqua's brother?
It was Maya. She was eating a burger.
It was all that milk.
Oh, that's true.
Milk does make you pretty gassy.
Sorry, pronounce milk again?
Milk.
Milk.
Kazard say it?
You want a
Milk.
delicious glass of milk?
Hey, you ever need a tall glass of milk after a hot day?
Shima, you're joking, right?
I am.
You don't eat milk?
It's a skit. It's a skit. I think it was on Whitest Kids You Know.
They pronounced it milk?
Yeah, it was the running joke.
You
We don't
can just
have any.
search up the- Alright, I'll put in VC context for you for absolute.
We don't have any milk. We have milk. Oh man, I'm just talking about a glass of milk. It's milk. Why are you calling it that?
Fucking 2009. That's ancient. Oh,
He's
wow.
not the victim of an attempted murder. He's the victim of an accident.
I see, but my eyes are shut.
Now what do I do? No one seems to be going along with your theory. Do you think what happened to Bat was actually an accident?
Yep, it was. I suppose it was truly an accident.
It's essential that a man knows when to give up, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Poor thing can't wait to say my lines again. It's impossible to prove that Mrs. Berry's involvement is a murder attempt, isn't it?
Ha! Instigating a lion to attack. Who ever heard of something like that? And to think that the defense claimed this was conclusive evidence.
Oh, wait, my vision's going again. Hold on. A small bottle of pepper. A lion. What's their connection? Ah!
I'd like to...
She just keeps
Nick, are you
flipping the-
okay? Is the milk getting to you?
She's just whipping the light switch.
I think it might be.
I fed the line.
I figured it out. Wow. It was right in front of my nose this entire time.
Air?
Your Honor. Wait.
What is it?
The lion biting bat was no accident at all.
Well,
Wait, what?
What?
You're such an amateur, Mr. Phoenix, right?
I mean, technically, yeah, I only did start a year ago.
There's no way that Regina would ever incite her lion to attack another human being.
She may not have incited the lion to attack another human being, but Regina is responsible for making the lion bite Acro's brother, Bat. Would I show the scarf now? No. Let's look. Let's think. No.
I feel like you already said the answer before.
I feel like it would be time. I can say because I've never played these games.
mean, would it be the scarf now? Because it is his scarf and the blood and the pepper.
You can save it. Give it a try.
I can't save.
Well, you can give it a try. I don't know what else would it
I
be.
mean, yeah, we're
Is
not
there
in
like
the
a picture?
we're not in the main case, so it's not like it has to be evidence for that. So
Yeah. That's just a scarf.
a scarf, yes, and also a crime against fashion. That's why he had to die. Acro. This scarf is something that Bat used to wear, correct?
That's right.
And who is the one that gave this scarf to Bat?
Regina. Regina gave it to him. Regina!
There is something more than just blood on the scarf, Your Honor.
And what might that be?
Pepper.
Pepper?
Pepper.
Pepper?
Pepper.
Pepper?
Regina gave this scarf. Regina gave this scarf to Bat right before the accident. And she covered it with as much pepper as she could.
Pepper?
Pepper?
Pepper? Pepper?
Hey,
I prefer salt myself.
what's with the silent treatment? Ow. Why is this bird coming at me?
Getting coming on you.
Excuse me, Mr. Wright. Done a good job at fingering a criminal. You were really good
Phrasing.
at fingering a 16-year-old. But out of curiosity, what was her crime? Miss Berry gave a pepper-covered scarf to Bat as a present. Where's the crime in that?
It still seems like the judge doesn't get it.
I get the fingering part.
Mr. Phoenix, right? Wasn't it said that the lions seemed to be smiling?
Smiling? The lion was smiling?
Right before Bat was bit by the lion. For a moment, the lion's mouth changed and it looked like he was smiling.
Wasn't brought up in court.
Lion? Smile?
Lion?
Smile!
I've never heard of him smiling before. However,
Lions sneeze.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I think he's skipping a little bit. Could someone give him a slap on the head?
I'll give him a
Oh.
whip.
Smiling?
Leon wasn't
Whoa,
trying to bite
whoa.
Bat at all. In reality, all he actually did was sneeze. Very forcefully.
Who turned off the red lights?
He sneezed
I
because
didn't
of
turn off the lights.
he sneezed because of all the pepper on the scarf.
Whoa, 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 what?
Oh, there we go. He finished.
You fool!
Babble.
You've got to be kidding me.
He is! This is stupid!
Okay. What's the matter, Miss Von Karma?
I object! For objection's sake!
It's not how you do this.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, this theory, you believe it? You really intend
I just had a random thought. Anyway, you really intend to say that this is how this joke of an accident actually happened?
Well, it's no laughing matter. What was the thought?
I've actually already lost it.
Oh.
It was you. It was not, I remembered some rant, but I can't even remember the rant.
Of course I do. It's the truth. The lion sneezed due to the pepper, and that's when Bat lost consciousness. Acro nearly lost his brother to this accident, or this joke, as you put it. Which is why he tried to get his revenge against Regina.
Against the Freddy Fazbear Corporation.
You foolish idiot! Baka baka baka!
Almost seems like a terrible joke, doesn't it? Once again, I'm impressed by your imagination, Mr. Wright. To think that there's someone who treats this accident with the respect it deserves.
Me or her? Are you telling me that what I said was true?
Acro? You can't mean witness!
Are you confirming that the defense's claim? Mr. Wright. Unfortunately, your imagination's not enough to get me guilty of murder. Find me guilty of murder, rather.
What do you mean by that?
The pebble, the scarf, the lion.
The witch or the wardrobe?
I see where you're going, but it's a little hard to swallow. Hard to swallow a line, even if you put pepper on it. Not to mention the fact that you'll see even bigger problem with your theory. What would that be? Same problem it's always been. Evidence. If I drop Max's bust on the top of the ringmaster, where is the evidence that proves the claim?
Can you get this bird away from me?
You mean conclusive evidence? Comma? Okay,
The biggest
the pebble
problem is
got
the murder
everywhere.
weapon, or the lack thereof, to be precise.
The murder weapon.
The bust that the defense claim was used. It's only to be found in Acro's room. If it was covered by the victim's blood, that would be awfully conclusive in my eyes.
Yes, it would.
B.
Where?
The bust.
You got the bust.
Just,
Nick, you've gotta do something.
that'd be a fun song.
Incredibly misogynistic.
This is the last step. If I get this one right, the case is won.
This is 2!
I mean, I feel like it wouldn't be in Acro's room.
Actually, this case is 3.
Hold on. Let's think. I mean, we didn't see it in Acro's room. And he would be smart enough to not... Wait, because he pulled it up because it was hanging off the light post. How could he really pull it back into his room? We'll see how things work out. That's how I usually do things. We'll just wing it. Might be worthwhile to search Acro's room, but...
Why ain't you going to search his room?
It looks like you finally figured things out, didn't you? Now you know the true meaning of Von Karma, total justice.
What,
I am a Marine.
are you trying to get your own game too?
I am Admiral Kainu.
I guess.
No one gets this joke.
I do.
What was the joke?
It's the One Piece one.
That manga's almost as old as I am.
I figured with you, that's the least I should expect. You'd leave no stone unturned.
Actually, that manga is literally older than Von Karma.
Von Karma never leaves anything to chance. We already searched Acro's room yesterday.
They put the pile back just in the same model?
We searched the pile.
What did you find?
Nothing! There's no reason to even say it.
She'll sing it.
We found the bust, but there's no reason to even say it.
If we found what you think we were found in that room, Acro would not be here as a witness. But to put a point on it, Max's bust was not in the room. The murder weapon is still unaccounted for.
See, Mr. Wright.
I was gonna say, what, is he like hiding it under his chair? But that would be very obvious to see.
He just ate it, obviously.
Bust wasn't in my room.
Furthermore, Detective Dick executed the search by complete surprise. And we took Acro directly to the prosecutor's office after that. End of story.
Just wait a second. Something's funny about all this. Okay, maybe not that funny.
Oh, yeah.
Little more funny than that.
Looks like you'll lack the final nail to put me into my coffin.
He's saying a lot of things. I feel like he did do it, but it's like, haha, you don't have evidence. What are you gonna do about it?
I'm gonna turn into a bat and fly away.
But what about the scarf? And what about the note?
What about the Mr. Wright? No offense, but the only evidence that's relevant here is that which pertains to the death of the ringmaster. You should know that by now.
Ah.
Do something. Don't let this pace slip away. The bus, where is it?
Where's the bust right now?
You're Phoenix Wright. You know where the bus is. I'm sure you do.
I mean,
You know
yeah,
where my bus is.
this is only day 2 of the trial. We could go look for the bust. There's not even a single clue. How am I supposed to know where the bust is?
Seems that this case is coming to a close. The defense's counter-arguments look to have fallen short.
Thank you for your support.
Ah.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Wright. I think that brings us to the end of the cross-examination of this witness.
A mystery. Hold it.
Hold it. Hold it. Where the voice is. Where is Max's bus? The defense needs time to repair its lace.
It's lace. Yeah, you know.
I mean, case. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous and I just bit my tongue.
Huh?
We need time to do what? Ah!
Why are you most surprised here? She's your aide, isn't she?
Well, I'm surprised. She's actually helping for once.
Ow.
Do you really have a case to present, Mr. Wright?
What? You're asking me?
The rest is up to you, Nick. Good luck.
You know, when Mia does this, she kind of adds in a little more, not just, you know.
I don't know what
whatever.
fucking say. I just believe.
Hey, wait. You can't be serious.
Acrobats always have their lives on the line, don't they? That's how Acro lived his life up until now. Now it's time for us to walk across our own tightrope. If we don't, we're certain to lose.
Very well. The defense may proceed. Doesn't have a clue. And I don't think he'll be...
Man, that voice is not right.
I don't think he'll be finding one anytime soon.
Walking the tightrope of logic. There's no room for a false step. Sink or swim. The only way through is forward. Other one-liners.
The murder weapon! Where is Max's bust now?
Somewhere in... I'm
You
kind
can
of
save, by the
tempted to
way.
go with that.
You can save, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
You can do it.
I'm just gonna feel out of curiosity is if it's like hiding in the wheelchair. It's obvious. The bust is inside this very courtroom.
It's obviously where?
Allow me to pinpoint the location of the bust once and for all. Oh wait, is it really? Acro. I'm sorry to ask this, but do you mind if I take the blanket off your wheelchair? Oh my god, is it really?
Acrobats are used to flying at the absolute edge of death.
Sorry, I didn't quite hear you, Mr. Wright. Couldn't hear you over my fat cock underneath this blanket.
Well, you're a pretty big guy, and you have a pretty big wheelchair because of it. If we took that blanket off, would you die?
Be extremely painful.
I just wanted to make sure you weren't hiding anything under that blanket. Because it seems to me that it'd be really easy to say, I hide a bust under there.
Once again, your penchant for humor hits me where it hurts, Mr. Wright.
I think it's pretty amazing that you can laugh in your position. However, your lightheartedness doesn't change the fact that the bust is under there.
My legs don't walk, not my lungs.
We'd all know that you can't leave the lodging house by yourself in your condition. That proved inconvenient when Miss Fine Karma happened to search your room yesterday. If she had found the murder weapon in your room, it would have been all over. Which is why you had to hide it. And in the only place that you could hide it. Under your wheelchair. Which is why, Acro, I have to ask you again. Would you please remove the blanket from your lap?
Well done, Mr. Wright. Masterfully played.
You fool!
Me or
I
him?
think we have metal detectors in the police station. I guess that would it pick up platinum?
Something. Platinum.
Even if it didn't pick up platinum, I'm pretty sure it would pick up. Wasn't the rest of it bronze? Wasn't
Well,
it
also,
bronze?
the wheelchair would probably trigger it, and why would they think a wheelchair would be...
Oh, that's a good point.
How How could you?
I can't fucking believe it actually was in the wheelchair. Just
How's it feel to call
offhandedly
it again?
joking just before it even gets to that
I
point.
know.
You got me, bro. I've been bagged by a real pro. Actually, 2 of them.
Ah, your birds.
Yeah, I got 3 of those actually.
2 of them?
Miss Francisca Van Calma and Mr. Phoenix Wright.
She didn't do anything here.
She fucked up.
What?
Yeah, that's true.
Just one thing I'd like to know. How did you know to launch the surprise search on my room last night? There were 2 pieces of decisive evidence. The cloak and the bust.
I just like that question. How did you know to do your job?
What, to, like, catch him off guard like that?
I burned the cloak in my room and I threw the ashes away with the trash. Gina was always took my trash out in the morning, you know. But the bust, obviously I couldn't throw that away. When you executed your search, all I could do is try and hide the bust. The only place that I could hide it quickly was under this wheelchair.
Are we actually gonna see it?
Miss Von Kalma, you had things all figured out, didn't you? It's completely sucked in by your calculated strategy. Now to be caught in the middle of the court hiding this mortar weapon? There's no way I can escape that. So you got me. Well done, Mr. Wright. Well done, Miss Von Kalma. It all makes sense now. Previously it did not before, but now that it's under the wheelchair, I've figured it out.
I can't believe that Von Karma thought that far ahead. It's amazing.
Uh-huh. You definitely couldn't tell by looking at her.
Rude.
I know I sure couldn't.
I can't believe it. He make a mistake. Why did I order a surprise search of your room? If only I hadn't done that.
Seems we finally arrived at the truth.
I mean, if you did a scheduled search, that would have he would have more time to hide it.
Love it. She's more pissed that she actually caught the criminal than she won the case. Like, she's more pissed that she caught the criminal instead of winning a courtroom case.
Acro? Yeah, Your Honor? Did you kill the ringmaster of the very big circus, Mr. Russell Berry? Yeah, Your Honor. I'm responsible for that crime.
Macro.
All my brother wanted was for Regina to like him. That's why he'd tease her. One day, my brother sprinkled some pepper on Regina. She started seizing so hard, you couldn't help yourself from laughing. Why Regina thought it'd be funny to get him back in the same way.
And that's why she covered the scarf with pepper.
Well, she didn't mean for anything bad to happen. I know this. Just wanted to make my brother sneeze a few times too. But just couldn't forgive her. No matter what. What am I truly guilty of? I'm guilty of never ever being able to understand her.
And guilty of murder.
Your brother became a star. Regina believes that so purely. She would laugh innocently when saying it. Too innocently. Just couldn't stand it, no matter how many times I tried.
I could understand that. That's when you decide to do something about Regina.
How dreadful.
So you're saying that you're a victim in this all as well? No, that's not what I mean.
Aww.
I'm nothing but a mortal. That's who I am. At first I thought I'd kill myself. Pondering, giving myself up. I just couldn't up and leave. I just couldn't. Not yet. That's why I tried to pin this on Max. Max, I'm so sorry. I couldn't up and leave yet. Has been such a strange case. It's almost a reflection of the circus itself.
I'm an idiot. I can't believe it. You beat me again.
And imagine how much she is seething over 2 losses of the most absurd ways.
Face off, and then he had the fucking murder weapon in the courtroom.
She has been getting hit with some hard bullshit cases.
I believe this case is now beyond any point of possible discussion.
Yeah. I think this is the most conclusive proof of any of the cases.
Thus, I'd like to declare my verdict. Not guilty.
Yay, confetti!
Rebel! Rebel!
Just holding this murder weapon for a friend.
This court is adjourned.
December 30, 427.
Fabulous!
Oh, I like this music.
But to be honest, I can't really be too happy about all this.
Acro, the ringmaster, Regina, and that. Not a single one of them with a bad person inside, huh?
That's a good question. One I don't know the answer to.
Especially not that. How the fuck is that? Many congrats, but only at max a million of them.
Haha. I get it.
Thank you.
Maximilian.
What's the vibe in this room?
Fucking vibe check.
I was about to do it in Mo's voice.
We're just thinking about Acro. No.
Yeah, it was a fight too that before the court started for this day, Mo was like, hey, by the way, Acro pretty much did it.
Yeah.
Like, where did he get that?
I mean, he just figured, there was no one else who could have.
Oh, I guess that's true.
If you worry about people too much, then you'll be like this forever and never be happy. Huh?
Aw.
Alright. Hold on a second. It's been like this for a while now. It's all my fault. It really is 100% his fault, though.
Tweety pie.
Dad and Afro, they're never coming back. Now, everyone's gonna split up. Regina. Mr. Wright, tell me something.
What do you want to know, Regina?
Echo said something right at the end.
I just couldn't up and leave yet.
Does that mean that Echo... Is he gonna try and get his revenge on me? Yes.
Yeah, totally.
Of course.
Wait, say yes?
No.
I think those are just reactions. You say whatever.
It's
Oh.
up to you. You're not gonna lose the court case. It's already done.
No, it's just one of those things where it's...
satisfying if you get these right, and the answer is no.
So, don't think so.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, because he already did try to get his revenge.
And he felt bad about it.
He's not gonna do that to you, Regina.
Are you sure? You're really sure? I can't believe that.
Yep. Acro doesn't have any desire for revenge anymore.
If that's true, then I want to see some evidence.
Huh?
I want to know you're not just making up that stuff about Acro not wanting revenge. So you're just proving why he couldn't up and leave.
Would it be Bat?
Yeah.
It is Bat?
Yeah.
Okay. Acro didn't want to get caught for a reason. He wanted to see his brother open his eyes again.
Bad. That's right, Regina. He's still alive, you know. I never knew. But now that Acro's been caught. I know. What? I'll do it. I'll stay next to Bat as long as it takes. Until he opens his eyes, and then until he can meet Acro again.
Aww. That's so sweet of you, Regina.
I'm sorry, Acro. I'm sorry, Bat.
Well, hopefully this is enough to give her a little peace of mind.
Hey, Max.
What is it, Mo?
We really put you through a lot, didn't we, buddy? Don't worry about what happened. So whenever you'd like to leave us, I'll pay your fee and rip up the contract.
I understand. What a fabulous thing to do for me. I might even leave tomorrow. Going to happen to the circus now?
No, that's the big question. Our ringmaster was really an amazing person, wasn't he?
Huh?
Even though he's not here anymore, everyone is sticking together. The staff, the performers, no one wants to leave the circus. That's why I've made a decision.
What is it?
I've decided that I will take over as the new ringmaster. I'll turn this circus into the best circus the world has ever seen! I like the idea of a clown ringmaster, though.
Pretty funny.
The best circus the world has ever seen?
Don't laugh!
That's quite the goal.
Yeah, I can't wait.
And I guess that changes things.
Huh?
Only seeing that the best circus the world has ever seen. Wait, there's only one thing the best circus the world has ever seen needs. The world's best illusions. Which means the world circus, this circus needs the best magician the world has ever seen.
Max?
Let's work together and make our circus super fabulous. What do you say, big guy?
No, what to say? All I can say is thank you.
Regina, you're gonna help them out too, aren't you?
I don't know. Maybe the circus will be better off without me. What are you talking about, Regina? Why do you think I brought you to the court today? To make me feel bad? We gotta work together to make the very big circus bigger than it's ever been. No!
That's right, sweetie pie. I can't be the very big circus without Regina Berry. It can't be. I can't be. That's why it's so weird. I can't be the circus.
Max! Mario! Nick.
It seems like everything is gonna turn out alright here.
We can't wait to see the best circus the world has ever seen.
We'll save you the most fabulous seats.
Take us a while to get ready, but I'm going to order some special whoopee cushion seats.
Oh, great.
Not nearly enough laughter.
It's Shima.
It's-
Yeah.
Both
See,
voices
what-
are Shima.
I see. What made the case? Yesterday's surprise raid. Yeah, it all figured out, didn't ya? It was just a theory. If Acro really was the killer, I thought this was the only way it could end. Especially if he was the defense attorney. You mean Mr. Wright? Of course. Well, Detective, my plane is about to leave. As for Mr. Acro's case, you need not worry. I plan to personally stop by the chief prosecutor. Oh, God, I don't know what was in my throat all that time. I'll be waiting for you, Mr. Edgeworth.
He's alive!
Oh, God, I need a lozenge.
Oh, that's funny. Did you just forget who it was, or was that on purpose?
No, keeping it hidden.
I forgot that they teased him at. I thought he doesn't show up until later into this case. I wasn't aware they started it off with him. I would have been on guard.
Fucking showing his picture and everything.
Yeah, I mean that's why I put Han. Don't forget.
After you said it was me, I kind of figured where you were going with that.
Well, yeah, but I mean, we had a conversation before where you were like, "Hey, why is this spoiler character in the list?"
Well,
And I was
okay.
like, 'Cause he-"
Okay, yeah. So I mean, I remember that, but I didn't know it was a spoiler. You know,
Yeah.
like
Well,
I kind
anyway,
of thought it was obvious. Who really thought? You know?
I can't believe he's alive still.
yeah. How about that? Anyway, what was I gonna say?
Rumors of my death were greatly exaggerated.
Oh,
That-
before you press save, it'll just go straight to the next case. I'm pretty sure. So
yeah.
I just wanted to talk about that case.
Yeah.
How did you feel about it?
That was, I mean, first of all, I can't believe I the calling the bust in the wheelchair just before. I feel good. That's 2 cases in a row I've been able to call.
You called something else earlier too. You were didn't you call the bust being the levitating Max was the bust? There was something else you called
Yeah,
it.
he did. Yeah.
I mean, I think I was getting onto the accidental, like, was it? I can't remember. I have to go back through the VODs and check.
I don't remember either.
Also, sorry.
Yeah, the part that makes me cry or tear up a little bit is when, like, just the whole around the part where he says, "No, I'm just a murderer."
Yeah,
That part gets me. I don't have the most sympathy for Acro. I thought that, like wanting to kill Regina was really, really petty, all things considered, because it was an accident. Like I can understand it, but it was still like
Just imagine
Like-
being stuck. All right, you're stuck in your room in a wheelchair because of what happened, and the only person who comes to visit you is the fucking person who put you in that wheelchair and sits there laughing about the fact that your brother is now in an irretrievable coma because of her.
well, not even well,
technically
not.
she just sprinkled the pepper in his scarf.
Well,
It was
also,
his decision
she
to put his head
didn't
in the
know
lion.
he was in a coma. She was saying he was a star. That was the thing that
Yeah,
got me. That
true.
like, I can
basically,
sympathize with his feelings. Like the girl, yeah, it was an accident, but she's acting like he said, just very innocent and calm. Like, oh, he's just a star now, ha ha ha. And it's
Basically, he just wanted to kill her because she had super autism. That's how it is.
I
mean,
yeah, I would
mean-
see for 6 months that would be.
Yeah, you have to remember
Aggravating.
that he had like nothing else happening in his life. It was just sitting there for 6 months thinking about that.
And it might be. I mean, it might be a little bit more forgivable if it wasn't for the fact that he, like, immediately after killing the man who was like a father to him, rather than coming clean on it, he tries to pin it on Max instead.
Well, like
Yeah.
he said, he couldn't up and leave yet. But I mean, that's the thing is that was killing, and that's why I feel so bad for him, and that's why it makes me cry because obviously he just. Well, he even
Wanted in-
mentions after that.
Oh,
that he,
yeah,
he
that's-
contemplated killing
He's ready to
himself.
kill himself. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
one thing
because-
also I felt too. I think I might have just just mentioned this lightly when it came up, but I feel like the whole thing, like he didn't plan to kill Regina until the monkey stole the bust. Like it was almost like he never planned any of this until the bust was in the room, and then it was just
the
like,
monkey's to blame.
well, no, not the monkey's to blame, but the bust
he's-
there, and then he just like, hey, I could roll with this. Like if the
Yeah,
monkey never stole the bust, he probably wouldn't have ever thought of this.
Yeah, I just have to imagine it was a moment of particular anger, and then he saw it all line up, and he's just like, "Fuck it." But yeah, just God, the fact that like the remorse he felt over killing the man who was like a father to him, completely by accident. If it was by accident, it would be one thing, but it was because of the choices he made that he died.
Yeah, he wanted to kill somebody, and even if he succeeded, so he was going to kill the only child of the man who basically saved his life. How is that repaying the ringmaster?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure he realized that also after he realized what he did. Yeah, just
Also, until it was revealed as kind of was an accident, I wonder, since like you said, case 3s are usually chill cases, like from the main story. But since we had the thing of Karma saying her whole revenge thing wasn't about her dad, but it's about Edgeworth, and they were basically adoptive siblings, was Acro and Regina acting like a parallel for Karma and Edgeworth before they actually get into their story.
That's a pretty neat angle. I like that. That is kind of a neat tie-in. Is the two people who had the father, like this father figure to two people who aren't related by blood.
Yeah, because like I would have said it would be very straight up parallel, but it doesn't seem like there was any animosity between Regina and Acro until the whole accidental murder, whereas it seems like Francisca very clearly has some sort of hatred or at least some amount of despising of Edgeworth because of something, which I feel like is probably he took the spotlight off of her.
I think hate boner is a good way to put it, because it's not like just hatred.
I think it's little sibling syndrome. Is mainly
a lot of people ship them.
Edgeworth and Francisca?
Yeah.
That's sick.
I mean, they're not blood related, so I guess technically
it's
well okay.
be.
But yeah, that's a very...
No, I'm still pro Phoenix and Francisca.
Yeah, Phoenix and Francisca I like. It's weird. I can't really pair Edgeworth with anybody. He just seems like the guy. I think he's straight, but he just seems like he has way too high standards. I don't think any woman could ever meet them.
Francisca.
I mean, I could see that.
They're
Look
related.
at the way he dresses.
They're not related.
They might as well be.
Step bro, I'm stuck in the washing machine.
Yeah, they're
Get
not.
my whip.
Yeah, you know.
No, wait, don't use it like that.
You know, it's just like what Twilight says. You know, technically we're not related, so it'll be okay.
It's not creepy. Also, I like how basically the one really super competent thing Francisca did this case, Edgeworth just took credit for.
Yeah.
Looking the surprise raid.
Wait, Edgeworth took credit for?
Yeah, at the very end. I'm sorry, I was kind of having a hard time keeping up. But Edgeworth was saying, basically, him and Gumshoe, that conversation was like the surprise raid on the apartment.
Oh, the final plan wasn't Francisca;
Yeah.
it was Edgeworth's.
Edgeworth was the one who told them.
That was part of our master plan, pal. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Oh my God, Gumshoe was a double agent.
I love it.
I can't.
Probably the most sold he's ever been.
The implication being that he also gave the handkerchief.
On Edgeworth's orders.
Yeah, that it was all behind Francisca's back, and I think it's also supposed to be implied that because he just said from the prosecutor. I think the prosecutor he was referring to was Edgeworth. Edgeworth.
I didn't get that until just now. He obviously wasn't talking about Francisca. Francisca was pissed that the criminal.
Francisca had no idea what was going on in the whole case.
Point is, Gumshoe and Edgeworth are bro tier.
Does Gumshoe get a pay raise for this help?
Let's not get
One
crazy.
One must imagine, because otherwise nothing makes sense.
His reward, you don't get a pay cut.
Hey, this is new.
Hey, I could get along with this.
Wait, I thought you liked having your pay slashed. I thought that was your thing.
Pay slash me, daddy.